Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Side Jag, the show where we talk about movies, life, what's going on in the world of TV, and basically anything else that comes into mind that we side jag off to. This week, we took a look at a movie. I can't wait to get your thoughts on that. The
Yeah.
movie was The Heist. Some
The
of you thought
vault.
we were, what?
The
The
vault.
Vault, sorry.
The
See
vault.
what I mean?
Right.
Anyways, the movie was called The Vault. And we had talked about doing Venom, the new Venom Carnage,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And of course, I was just like, wait a minute. I goofed up. I was on pre order and I was not going to have time to make it to the theater to check it out. Did you, by chance, get to the theater to check it out?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I figured we'd circle back to that one.
We'll probably circle back to that one because I'm
Right.
sure it'll be out. But Dune is coming out tomorrow, I think, right?
Oh, on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know. I'm really excited about that.
I know. I've been excited since they announced that one for the HBO Max. That's one of those that when they announced, I was like, yeah, I got to see that. I got to see that. As bad as the Suicide Squad 2 was, I wanted to see that when it was announced, and then kind of find out it really was.
Bad.
Who thought it could be worse than the first one? But it definitely could and was.
Have you seen the previews for Peacemaker yet? John Cena's spinoff reality or TV show that he's doing.
No, but is it look terrible?
Um, yeah. I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest. John Cena can't act.
Right. That's
Um,
what I was just gonna say that. Like, can we just all agree? Like, I like John Cena as a wrestler. I think he's kind of cool, but this dude cannot. I mean, he has like the acting skills of me.
Probably not even that good.
I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest. But the one nice thing is like in the trailer, the character he plays,
Right.
his inability to act, kind
Kind
of
of
works for him.
kind of works with it.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I like anything else, I'm gonna watch it just because it's better than most of the crap out there. Have you
Yeah.
caught up on Doom Patrol?
No, I'm not caught up on Doom Patrol because I sidejagged and I watched Squid Games. All
Oh,
of it.
Fernando watched that on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he watched all that on the plane. I watched Doom Patrol and season 2 for All Mankind.
Oh, I haven't watched the first one even.
Yeah,
That
that's a
fell
cool
to the
one.
back of the pack.
John Cena versus 50 Cent's acting
Ooh,
skills. Oh, I'm gonna take
that's
50 cents.
right.
Because 50
Yeah,
cents, he did that one like cancer crack addict or wherever the heck he was, where he lost all that
yeah.
weight and got real sickly looking. But
I don't remember that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
50 Cent for sure.
yeah, I'd take 50 cent. Um, but back to Doom Patrol for a second. What episodes are you on?
I think I'm 4 episodes
Okay, so you're
in.
far enough in. Um, do you? Okay, so immediately here's my thought.
Yeah,
Everything that we went through in the last season,
was all for naught.
yeah, like
Right,
was over, and
exactly.
like I was like,
This is kind of what I was saying, like when you hadn't watched it, but I didn't want to solely what you were gonna think about it. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go that far into it. I'll just tell them, they're kind of set in place. And it's oh man,
yeah,
it's I mean, it was never like the best show in the world,
no,
but it's
no,
kind of yeah.
yeah. I was like, I got it. I'm gonna keep watching it, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping to turn around here in like the next episode or two. I didn't see Bugs Bunny. I didn't
Yeah.
see the
It's
basketball movie. Did you see it?
yeah, yeah. I actually like that movie, but yeah, I would say they're on par with each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I can only
LeBron
imagine.
James could play some basketball. Acting, probably not his first talent.
Watch the documentary for a change. I do. I watch a lot of them. It's
Hey,
just
we watched one not too long ago.
yeah. I mean,
We watched two already, and
yeah.
we
I
just done
mean,
a
you got a
fistful of
good
quarters.
one that you want us to watch? I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't suck, and will actually be like
I love
worth watching.
documentaries.
I mean, that's
Right?
basically all that's on while I'm editing is some form of a
Yeah.
documentary. So I learned about LiDAR and all its capabilities. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you need some LiDAR is the new shit ever. You don't have LiDAR? You
Yeah.
suck.
Oh,
That's
they
how we.
just what was it? DJI come out with a full
Oh,
cinema
yeah.
camera with
Yeah,
lidar.
it's
That looks pretty dope.
$12,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, it uses lidar for its focusing.
yeah, it looks super dope.
Yeah, 12
I mean,
12
I'll
grand.
never have one, but
Well, and there again, so like that was the conversation I was having with Fernando when it
it's
was
got to
like,
filter down to me.
well, okay, so it's $12,000.
Right.
It has all this tech. It's basically a throwaway camera. Okay. For
Yeah.
people it was intended for, it's a throwaway camera. When you look at some of these movies that are made with like modern tech like that, if you got a $30 million budget for a movie and you need to get a shot, a $12,000 camera that can do that is not
Right.
going to be a problem. You know,
Yeah,
when
exactly. That's the least of your worries. That's
yeah,
like
when the Canon 5D came out and they made the movie with that, and they had like 20 of them or something like that. And there wasn't like one left that worked when they were done shooting the movie.
right.
It's like it's a $4,000 camera.
Yeah, and
What's
they're
what's
they're using like those what's the Aris, the cinema cameras that they use. I watch a camera guy called Potato Jet,
Yeah,
and he'll get a lot of these, and these are like $50,000
those are keepers.
bodies without the
Yeah,
lens.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, so for $12,000 to have an image capture device, that's a throwaway. That's literally
right.
that's literally all right. Listen, I want 6 of these, and I want them duct taped to the side of these cars, and we're gonna wreck every one of these cars. And we're gonna
Exactly.
wreck every one of these cameras with them. I mean, that was the GoPro for a while. Is
Yeah.
that they were just like duct taping GoPros to everything,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now they have better cameras that they just like screw it, crash that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like who cares? I mean, we're wrecking the cars. Let's wreck the cameras.
Yeah, Death to Smoochie. Why do I
I
feel like I've
I
seen
don't.
that?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it. Wait, Edward
Yes, I've
Norton's
seen
in
it.
it?
Yeah. I've seen that. The guy walks around in a costume. Death to Smoochie. Yeah. Yep.
That is Smoochie.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But so let me try to sell you on Squid Games. Now I'm gonna tell
You can
you.
try all you want. Go ahead.
All right. Let me tell you. So if you don't like do you like reading subtitles
No.
in the form? Okay. So do you mind a dubbed?
Yes.
Okay. So
I won't like this.
you're gonna have to get past all that, right? They don't, like the words don't even match what you can do the subtitles and dubbed and the words don't match what they're saying, what comes on the screen
Yeah.
don't match.
Well, because they're
But
speaking Korean or something like that, or
right,
Japanese, or
right. Well, what I'm saying is they're dubbing it in English, and the English words that they're saying doesn't match the subtitles that they're showing you on TV.
oh, perfect.
So, like, forget all that.
Just
This
learn Korean.
No, no, no. You
Oh,
you can listen to it. You don't have to do the subtitles and listen, but just listen to the dubbed one. And this show is so crazy and inventive, and yeah, it's good, man.
okay. Fernando tried
It's
to sell it
7
to me on the
1 hour
plane.
episodes. It's 7 1 hour episodes or 8 1 hour episodes. It's worth it, and I will say the ending lets it down a little bit, but it's like a very brutal. It's like if you mixed Hunger Games
Yeah.
with
No. Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's
when we were in the airport, Fernando was trying to do what you did, summarize it
yeah.
for me and make me want to watch it, and I was just like, it's gonna take a lot. I don't have 7 hours of my life to spend
Well,
on
and the
on
problem is like
this.
when everybody's watching it, the hype builds so much that when someone hypes it to you and you're like, it's
He
not
wasn't
going to
even
live
trying
up
to
to it.
hype it to me. He was just
Yeah.
like, it's what I got on my phone. You know? So I have to watch it. And I'm like, okay.
It was a fun ride. I mean, it's not like the best show in the world, but I just thought it done some cool things and had a nice. It had a like. It was twist, 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 twist.
Right.
The whole show. So
No, like I said, I jumped back and forth between Doom Patrol and For All Mankind. And it was like stupid, profound, trying to be real. Stupid,
right.
profound, trying to be real. And it was just like, oh, I'm torn here between these two worlds of just pure ridiculousness.
Did you ever watch Lock and Key
No,
on Netflix?
no.
So Do you know what it is?
No.
So I was trying to explain it to my daughter. The second season come out. I haven't watched it. I watched the first season. It's it's limited snippets.
Okay.
A series of extraordinary events. Same type of premise, same weird, creepy house. But these kids' family have a history that they don't know about, and it's a history of protecting these keys. These keys have magical powers. So one
Okay.
key may let you put it into the back of someone's neck, and you literally can go inside of their head and see everything
Oh,
inside
being
their head.
so it's like being John Malkovich. Never saw
Exactly.
that
Or
movie. Oh.
one key could teleport you anywhere you want to go. You just think of it, you put the key in a door, and it teleports you to that place. But
Nice.
there's evil forces after that key.
Of course there
That
is.
that's the whole premise of that show, and it's actually it's I would say it's kid based, but it's a really good show. It's worth
Hmm.
watching if you have extra time.
Hmm. That's kind of like the Golden Compass.
Right. Yeah.
They remade that on either Netflix or HBO. Another version of that. That's a multi-part series. That's pretty good.
That's it. I want to see Halloween Kills. I'll
Enjoy
probably
it.
see it before
Me?
Halloween
Yes.
sometime.
Yeah. Well, we went to Universal Halloween Horror Nights last night,
Right.
and I still this year is still ringing because Haley screamed so loud into my ear so many times, and it just hurts so bad. I mean, it was so bad.
Yeah.
So basically, how it went was I'd go in the house, Haley'd be behind me. Um, Fernando's daughter was behind her, and then Sue was at the back. And we go through these. We made it through 5 houses, and she just screamed so much. I according to them, I'm not a good barometer because I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Um, According to them, there's the house on Haunted Hill or something like that, which is a Netflix special. That house was the scariest, craziest one there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was there, and there was one point in
Yeah.
one house where they had like a robot arm that came and did this thing. It kind of hit me on the arm, and I was like, "Did something just touch me?" And I looked down and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh," and I go, "Oh God, it's gonna hit Haley." Ah!
Oh,
Yeah, she
she gets
hates.
ones with the chainsaw, or that they keep trying to scare you. It's like you didn't get me, you
So we
lost.
went through Texas. We went through Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. That was the last thing we did before we left. She was putting it off because she hates chainsaws. She
Right.
hates chainsaws. And they had a whole scare zone with clowns with chainsaws. And so she's like, "Are you out of your mind? We're definitely not going through that."
Right.
Um, but so we went to the last house where Leatherface is, around every corner, just, and you're just like,
Yeah.
"Ah," you know. And I was
That-
like, "No, I'm good."
right. But I just like you didn't scare me in the beginning. You're not gonna get me now. Like we've already passed that point. I didn't get scared, so like just give it up. Scare the people behind me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The people behind me was Haley, and they were
Right.
scaring the shit out of her. Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
That was a ghost.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh man.
Oh, but yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. I tried to watch this movie on the way over there because I hadn't had time to watch it yet,
Yeah.
and so I got about 15 minutes into it. So when I got done with work tonight, I had to come home and watch this. But I'd already kind of surmised my thought on this movie. Like I was already like, okay. I think all the budget went to the one AC/DC song that they put in it. Although okay, so I will say this: it's a British version of Ocean's 11.
Wait, can I show you? I only took one note for this. Can I show you
Yes, by
that?
all means, I would love
I,
you to give your thought on it because
I have one note on this show, and
okay,
this is what I wrote. Can you see it?
Wish.com Ocean's 11.
It's, This is what I thought about this movie.
Yeah, exactly. Which is the same thing I just said. It's
Yeah.
literally a British Ocean's 11, and I think they clown that. There's one scene where he clowns Ocean 11's when he
Yeah.
says when he asked him to do it, and he says, "I'm not the guy from Ocean's 11," and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so they know what they're making. They're making the same
Right.
goddamn movie. I mean,
Right.
it's
But
like,
poorly.
yeah. So if you've seen Ocean's 11, we're done.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Like yeah, Ocean's 11 is dope. This movie is
it's
not
not.
dope.
No, no, it's not. It's got the guy with no fingers from Game of Thrones. You know that somehow manages to live through the whole Game of Thrones, where everybody is dying, and this
Yeah.
pirate ass guy lives through the whole thing, and
Yeah.
everyone that's around him is dying,
What's his
and
name? Sir something?
hi, Sir
Sir? Yeah,
Lucky
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus,
exactly. Yeah.
how he manages to just. I'm like, how does this guy? Because
Well,
he's
and
a
then it's got the kid from The Good Doctor. I couldn't place it at first, and I don't watch that show,
and
but my
Psycho.
wife does. Oh yeah,
He was
yeah.
also he played
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates in
Right.
Psycho. And
Right.
honestly, he's a one-trick pony. That guy can't act to save his life.
No.
I
It's
mean,
like,
he sucks.
oh,
And then
dude.
Angry Face Girl, we'll just call her what she is.
Yeah, she's
RBF,
sour.
like I have never seen. She is always pissed off. And
Yeah.
I've seen her. I can't remember what other movies she's been in, but Jesus, man, she's always just pissed off. So there again, this was kind of a last ditch movie because I screwed
Yeah.
up.
Well,
But the thing
and I did
is
want to say it's not your fault that you picked this movie and it sucks. I don't blame it on you. It was
that's okay.
totally last minute, and
I'll
like
take the hit. I'll take the
it's
hit.
like
I'm man enough to know I took the hit. But I will say
yeah,
this: they put a lot of effort into it.
yeah,
Okay, like the scenery, the amount of they built great props. They clearly went to Spain, or at least they found a really good place that looks like Spain.
yeah,
Um, and they put a lot of effort into making this movie, and it probably did pretty good overseas.
yeah,
Maybe, but it sure as hell didn't do good here because. And I'm not
no,
saying don't watch it. If you like that Ocean's 11 style movie, and you're like, "Oh, I wish I could have more of that, just with guys that speak with an accent," then
yeah. That's you get.
go for it
What
because
did you ever
it's,
watch Seinfeld?
of course, who didn't
We
watch
already got a
Seinfeld?
George. We already got a George. We don't
Yeah,
need. We already got an Ocean's 11.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how they sold that one because it's like, hey,
Yeah,
it's gonna have a twist of an ending. That's what the other movie has.
yeah. The same
We're gonna
twist.
get betrayed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what the other movie has too.
yeah.
They're gonna be in a safe twice, both times, 12 and
Yeah.
13.
Oh, and there's
Uh,
a swap that you didn't see during the actual part of the movie where the betrayal happens.
that
They
we
shot.
like
They almost shot for
teased.
shot Ocean's 11,
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
and his name was Sir Davos, Sir Davos, Sir Davos, something
Yes.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sir Davos. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And
It's.
there again, he
I
lived through
was
the
like,
whole nightmare.
when I was watching that, did you think to yourself like, what are we going to talk about the rest of the time?
Yes. Yes, I did. Cause like I was literally, I'm like, come on, gotta go
Yeah.
on live. I know how this is gonna end. Literally,
Right.
they're gonna swap the coins because they literally. I mean, it was like, good evening tonight. Welcome to McDonald's, and tonight we're gonna serve you a 12-course meal. McDonald's, really? So what are we gonna start with? Wait, don't tell me. Yeah. When do the French fries
Exactly.
come? That's all I want to know. And can we
Right.
switch? Can we get two of those? So yeah, I mean, I was kind of, oh, I know what I did watch. So, anyways, do you have anything else to say about this movie? Because I mean,
No,
reality is there's
this
nothing else
movie's
to say about it.
no this wasn't as bad as 600 Ground. Maybe.
No,
I mean, it
no,
was like
and to be fair, it's not a bad
yeah,
movie. It's
Right.
just we've already seen it and we saw a
Yeah.
better version of it.
We already
You know,
have a George.
if you've
It's
never seen Ocean's 11, you'll probably like this movie. But if you've
right.
seen Ocean's 11, here's the bar. We're not even pulling out of the garage.
Right.
So, but they tried. They were in a really
Right.
nice car. They were in a Rolls
Yeah.
Royce to do it, but they didn't manage. So, and there's no sex either. So, if you're hoping for like some of that,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
Gloria
You're not
Roberts in
gonna
this
get no
one.
side boob or nothing. You're
No,
done.
no, not at all. Just angry face.
Right. Yeah. And you're not gonna see the
Okay.
good doctor in his skivvies either.
Thank God. No. Yeah, and he's a genius in this one too. Oh, wow. No kidding.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
surprise, surprise.
Yeah. You're so smart.
He's been Doogie
Um,
Howser forever.
Doogie Howser forever. um, so when we got home Saturday from our trip, we went out to eat, came home, it was like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, Jesus, it's only 8 o'clock. There again, we were up since 4 in the morning. So it was like, oh, geez, I can't go to bed at 8 o'clock. That would make too
Yeah.
much sense. Why would I want to do that? Duh. So I bought, I should say, Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I still haven't watched that.
Yeah. Well, it's either rent or buy right now.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I should buy it because I know if it's. All right. So buying a movie is always tricky. It's like Haley wasn't home, and she's a Ryan Reynolds fan. So if the movie's cool, she'll probably want to watch it. And I knew
Yeah.
I was probably going to fall asleep, so I'd probably want to watch it again. But yeah. So, yeah,
So
gotta see it.
was it worth it? Like, should I watch it?
Yes, but I wouldn't pay the $20 that I paid for it. I would wait and
Oh,
just.
you paid the
I bought it. I Apple TV
oh
bought it. I mean, you could rent it for $5 or
yeah.
$4 or whatever the hell it is. But I was like, Haley might want to watch it, and I'll probably fall asleep. So I better get this one. So I'll pay the $20. I mean, I laughed. It was funny. I liked the idea. I thought the idea was cool, and yeah, it was entertaining. I mean, it was totally entertaining. It's honestly, it's a great Saturday night movie where everyone's around. It's like, what do you want to watch? Let's just watch Free Guy and get some pizza. And then you'll laugh. You'll enjoy the pizza. You'll be like, that was pretty cool. Yeah, all right. High fives all the way around. Did we learn anything? Not a damn thing. No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the pizza though, so.
Yeah, we didn't, but yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Wait,
What
we
did?
were.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you eat anything during the utter disappointment?
So what was it? I think I reheated some pizza. There's like a brick fired place, and the problem with that is that pizza you didn't make it the whole time. You almost though.
I tried.
But anyways, they do little brick fire personal pan. That's all they do, and you get all kinds of
Yeah.
toppings. So I was like,
Yep, I know what you're
oh,
talking about.
they got keto crust. Cool.
Oh.
Like I'm trying to cut the carbs down.
Yeah.
The keto crust is not so great.
No.
I ate like 2 or 3 slices. I'm like, it's not terrible.
No, it
Like,
sucks.
why am I like I'm just gonna take the toppings off. Like it's not adding nothing to it. I'll just eat the toppings. So
Well, that was like my
I
doctor
reheated
goes
some of
to
that.
me. My doctor goes to me, he goes, because he goes, what's your favorite food? And I was like, pizza, chicken wings, and French fries. And he goes, well, you need to kind of cut those out of your diet. And I go, okay. He goes, they make this great cauliflower crust pizza. And
Right.
I go, what are we talking about? And he goes, well, you could. I'll go, listen. If I can't have the real thing, there's really no point in substituting out some crappy cauliflower crust pizza for it. Because let's be
Right.
honest, everything else on the pizza isn't going to be good for me anyways. I mean, a
Right.
shit
I
ton of
was like, was
cheese and
that the part that
sauce
was
and
bad? It was just the
yeah.
crust.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like the
Yeah.
sugary tomato paste and
Right.
the greasy as all hell cheese. And I mean,
Yeah.
really all we're worried about is the bread. Give me a break.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I had so I'm driving home tonight. I'm like, what am I for dinner? Normally I'd go running and I would have a salad. And I was like, well,
Right.
I can't go running because I have to finish watching this movie. Um, and I was like, hmm. So I stopped at Publix and picked up biscuits and gravy and made biscuits and gravy.
Ah, dude, I love breakfast for dinners, specifically
Yes.
biscuits and gravy.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Oh man.
Pepper, just some pepper all over.
Oh, dude, like you got it. It's mandatory. You
Oh
can
yeah,
skip
it's
the salt, but you
oh,
have
I
to
don't do
have
salt.
pepper.
Yeah, I'm
You
not a
have
salt
to have
guy.
pepper. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like salt, but on biscuits and gravy, you need the pepper.
All right, cauliflower tater tots are the bomb. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, if you say so, Thomas, I will try them.
right.
Because I
I
can tell
don't.
you right now what aren't the bomb is when they call the cauliflower chicken wings or whatever that
Yeah,
is, where they like
those
take
are gross.
cauliflower and they
I
pretend like
had,
it's chicken wings.
and I don't like cauliflower at all. I like, which is weird. I like
No.
broccoli. Like broccoli's cool.
They're
I
not
like
the same
spinach.
though.
Yeah,
Cauliflower
it's
is
like,
disgusting.
and it does smell. Like, even like them chicken, the little chicken tenders that they have like that. They have a pretty rank
Yeah.
smell to them.
Yeah, it's yeah. What was it?
Oh, we got someone else co-signed on the cauliflower tater tots. You
Okay.
know what?
I mean,
I'm
I'll
gonna
try
try
them.
them. If yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll give them a shot.
right?
I'll try it. I'll try it once. If it's
Yeah,
good, I'll get it again.
you know where I
I
found
have
my workaround for pizza?
what's that?
So they have these low carb tortillas. They're like
Mm-hmm.
4 grams carbs,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
each.
yeah.
Throw them dudes in the air fryer, like a very light coating of pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Oh, dude, that's been my fix right there.
Hmm.
And our air fryer broke, so I got to buy a new air fryer.
We have one. I've never used it. The girls use it. I have no
Yeah,
idea what it does. It
it's
just
like a
looks.
deep fryer without the oil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sounds neat. I'll tell Haley. Hey, you should try this and make me one.
yeah, there you go. It's good, man.
Yeah, they taste nothing like cauliflower. Fat free, nothing good for fat free. Get me a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. I agree. uh,
I make he makes good cauliflower wings things. I just so all right. I have one place that we go to that I go for fish that I love the fish that they make there, and they do
yeah.
a vegetable medley. All I
Mhm.
know is it's got cauliflower in it, and I can put the hot sauce, the
Yeah.
one with the girl on it. I can't remember Valentine. No, not Valentine. The other one.
Oh,
Yeah,
the I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
I can.
Right.
Oh, and that tastes wonderful. But that's about it. They do a really good job at cooking it. But
Yeah.
all right.
It can be like broccoli can be gross. Like if you get it, if the wrong people cook it, and it's just kind of like. But if you get a nice steamed broccoli, or
Oh
even
yeah.
just raw broccoli, it's good, man. And spinach, like spinach is the same way. Raw spinach in a salad is really good. You can get good cooked spinach, but like if they cook it bad, it's done. It's
When
done.
I was a kid, I wanted spinach because that's what Popeye ate.
Popeye, yeah,
And my
of
mom
course.
bought me some spinach and made it for me. And I go, what the hell is this crap?
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
Right.
I'm like, nope.
I ate spinach today, so that it was good. It was okay though. And it's a microwavable meal, so it was a little surprising, but it wasn't bad.
I had we had the sushi place today made us chicken and rice. And it's just so good. Um,
Yeah,
but it comes with broccoli and carrots and cabbage and white rice instead of and all that steamed and ooh,
yeah.
it's so
White
good.
rice, man. White rice is the best.
Yeah, steamed broccoli is the bomb with sriracha sauce. I love broccoli with sriracha sauce. Ooh man,
Yeah,
like I'll
yeah,
just like I'll get the steamed chicken and broccoli from the Chinese restaurant because that's really
yeah.
the only thing that isn't gonna kill you. Yeah.
I like the
Um.
beef and broccoli too. But I
Yeah.
mean, of course, you're not going to eat the beef and broccoli. But
No.
yeah,
But it's okay. It's okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
But
Well, we were at Chili's and we got a meal like they do the 4 course meal or whatever. We get the steak and it comes with mashed potatoes and broccoli. And my wife's like, she's like, I'm gonna try the broccoli. I was like, it's good. Broccoli's good. Now she likes green beans, but outside of green beans, like vegetables are not on her. They're not her thing. So she takes a bite of the broccoli. She's like, oh, this isn't bad. And then I see her eat some steak, and she goes to get another bite of broccoli, and she's like, no, 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 I can't do it. I just can't do it. I tried. I really did try. Like this is good broccoli. If you ever had bad broccoli, you die.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because was it Monday or one night? I think it was Monday night. I got back from running, and Target here sells like these 5-minute meals,
Yeah,
and hey, Sue bought one. And it's like macaroni and cheese, a bag of chicken, pre-cut chicken breast,
yeah,
and broccoli and some cheddar cheese. And you just throw it all in a pan and put it on the
yeah.
stove and cook it. And so when I got done, it was there, and the ratios are all wrong. The ratios are just like need to work on the ratios. But dude, there was so much broccoli, and I was
Right,
like, so I just ate just a shit ton of broccoli.
right.
Um, but since we're talking broccoli, that's like twice this week I've had broccoli. But man, I go to come into the bedroom, and the girls go to bed before I do, so the door was closed. And I opened the door, and I'm like, "Oh my god, we had broccoli for dinner!" Holy shit,
No doubt.
dude! Just
Yeah.
blasted me. I was like, "Oh man!" Just kind of like ran in the room. And I was like, "Oh my god! Like I gotta sleep in here tonight."
Yeah. Yeah, it's the
Uh,
same way when he used to fire up like the regular deep fryer. You cook anything in there, the whole house stinks for hours.
well, that was it. And it was funny you say that because I came out and I was editing, and I look, "Why is the door wall open?" She goes, "Because I made broccoli." It's like, "Oh, okay." Stinks coming in, stinks going out. Um, that's like asparagus. I love asparagus. I didn't know
Yeah.
that, and I really like it now. Like peppered asparagus is so yummy. But I always have to remind myself that you had asparagus because in the middle of the night when I'll get up to go to the bathroom, and
And like, something's wrong with me.
I'll be like, oh my god, oh yeah, I had asparagus. Yeah. Brussels sprout farts. Oh no, just no Brussels. I cannot
No.
get behind a Brussels sprout. I've
I can
tried.
eat it. I like if you grill them, I can eat them. But
I,
yeah,
I mean, at that point, it's like,
they kind of taste like little cabbages.
no, don't be mean to the cabbage like that, because cabbage isn't bad. Like cabbage
No.
done right is really good.
Oh yeah, I like
But
cabbage. Like egg rolls. Come on.
I love Oriental
You could
cabbage. Like,
basically fry anything, and I'm gonna think
well,
it's
I'm not
good.
gonna fry cabbage, but I
Yeah,
mean,
dude, have egg roll. Come on.
I mean, no.
Do you like spring rolls? Where do you land on
Yeah,
spring
yeah.
rolls?
Oh,
All
spring
right.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I do spring
All right.
rolls.
All right. Spring rolls are good.
Spicy mustard, baby. It's all about
Oh
spicy
yeah, yeah.
mustard.
Oh,
I
the
just
ones
look
with
at
the
that.
peanut butter? No,
Huh?
I don't. I'm not down with the peanut butter spring
No.
rolls.
Oh, no, no. Just,
Have you
just
had the spicy peanut butter?
no. That sounds
Dude, I'm not
terrible.
down with that. I'm not. It sounds and it looks like, oh, this might be good. No, no.
Oh, I just had some cabbage rolls. Sue makes a really good keto egg roll, no roll. So it's like everything that goes in an egg roll
Yeah.
outside of the egg roll. So it's keto approved. I don't know. I just
Dude, I'm gonna have to hit Sue up for some new recipes
yeah, it's
because
really good.
we're like struggling for things to cook over
Yeah,
here.
it's egg roll in a bowl, I think is what it's called. And it's
Yeah.
really good. And then I just doused the shit out of it in sriracha.
Oh yeah. I mean, that make anything bearable, even
Oh
if you
yeah.
don't like it.
No, I like it. I just like the
Yeah.
taste of sriracha.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So next week's movie, I'm thinking spooky. We already had Hocus Pocus nominated, right? So
This is gonna be tough because I got to tell you right now, I'm gonna watch Dune.
yeah, yeah. Well, we can do both. We can do both. Come on, like I'm not gonna watch Dune the
I was gonna say,
second
I
I
mean,
get.
I'm gonna watch Dune. We can do
Yeah,
any spooky shit you want,
right.
but
Come on.
that's gonna be a struggle. I'll be
What
watching
about
Dune.
Tales from the Hood? Have you seen that movie?
Oh
Eh,
gosh, bits and pieces of it. You know,
I wonder
Cujo.
what's the runtime on it. Let me see. What's the runtime? 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Holy God, it's 90 minutes long.
It's 90 minutes long.
Man, that's an 80-minute movie. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, why? That's a 60-minute movie. If you can't get that shit done in an hour, come on.
There is a system in that movie though in the beginning. Where
I,
he's got the Nissan Pathfinder with the subs. You know, the Nissan Pathfinder had the window tilt. So
mm-hmm.
the subs facing outside the window. Legit old school. Yeah.
Let's vote. Give us 4 movies. Huh.
Then we had to let me see. They actually had a good suggestion back here.
Okay.
House Party 3 or House Party, Training Day, Jackie Brown.
They really like the Jackie Brown thing. That's
Yeah. I didn't
mean,
have you watched Jackie Brown, hadn't you?
oh yeah, years ago. Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't.
It didn't really stick out to me. I mean, it wasn't
No.
bad, but
Training Day to me was like, I don't know, man. It was. I mean, it wasn't what I expected. I guess is
yeah.
like I think my preconceived notions of that movie ruined that movie for me.
Right. But it's kind of like what was the M. Night Shyamalan movie? Like once you know the
All of
twist,
them.
exactly. Well, once you know the twist, it's like once you watch it again,
The only
it's
M Night,
awesome the first time.
the only one of
Sixth
those that I
Sense.
really liked was The Village.
Oh, and that's the one everyone hated.
Really,
That's the one that everybody hated was The Village.
I liked that one. I didn't know
Yeah.
what the hell was going on, and it had me for a long time. And then in the end, I was like, "Oh, wow, that was cool."
Yeah.
But other than that, like that
Yeah.
was the rest. Signs was just like, God, will this end? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
they don't like water.
Signs
I
was
get it.
bad. I thought that the I Can See Ghosts, Sixth Sense. I thought that
Sixth
one was
Sense.
good. Right. And then he done Unbreakable, right?
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, that one wasn't great. I'm
I mean,
trying to think which
honestly,
one.
none of them. And then the one with Mark Wahlberg where the trees come alive and kill everyone.
Dude, the Mark listen, I actually love Mark Wahlberg, but he all right, him and Sam Jackson are in the same category. They just play themselves. Every movie, Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg, Sam Jackson is Sam Jackson.
This is true. The Happenings. There it is. Yeah. Did you see? I've seen The Exorcist too many times. Did you see the Mark Wahlberg movie? On what is it? Peacock or
Netflix?
Paramount? Where the whole like you're reborn, and you have to get your memories back so that you
No.
can. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those movies made for. Um, it's probably Paramount. It was made for Paramount, I think.
Right.
So you might be able to watch. I can't. Jeez, I can't think what the name of it was. It just came out. Like it's only been out for a couple months. And thank you, Dylan. Just
Infinite?
Infinite. Yeah. So it's like you die, you get born again with all your memories. It's a whole reincarnated thing. And
Sounds
so,
like a video game.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah,
There's a video game where it's like when your character dies, you're never that character again, but you're like a descendant of that character. So
yeah,
you have all the traits, and you just keep building your traits up every time you die.
yeah,
Something like
yeah. It
that.
sounds like a really bad version of Mortal Kombat. Juno. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween. I mean, the thing is like, okay, let's be honest. When you go back and you watch those movies, they really don't bring anything to the table. I
No.
mean, any
I
movie
thought
like that,
the first Nightmare on Elm Street I thought was good, but
yeah,
it's not like
Johnny Depp
yeah.
gets
And it was
really
like
made you
kind of
think.
yeah.
I mean,
Before they
anyone that
started
owned a
leaning into the
waterbed
camp.
back then was just kind of like, I don't know if I want a waterbed anymore.
Right.
It's kind of creepy.
And the
Uh,
first Friday the 13th, Jason's not even in it. How long has it been since you've seen that one?
long time.
You know, it's his mom going around killing everybody in the first one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Nice. Dude. There again, if the movie can be solved by a cell phone,
Yeah.
it's pretty much over.
That's like every horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's go into the creepy barn with the chainsaws hanging from it.
Who's
Okay. It's like, let's run into
you
there.
just explained Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Or
that
don't
looks
say it
creepy.
3 times in the mirror backwards.
Right. Oh,
You
dude,
know?
Candyman. I don't know if I ever told you this. Candyman, when I was a kid, we went and seen it at the drive-in movie,
Oh,
and that
nice.
absolutely scared the shit out of me when I was little. I like you couldn't do Bloody Mary or anything. I was petrified of that.
Kindergarten Cop. There you go. That's a great movie. That is a great movie. Okay, so let's talk about The Ring for a minute. All right.
The Ring.
The stupid Ring.
The
Any
Ring.
movie where the bad guy that's coming to kill you is moving that slow where you could literally just get up and walk out of the
Yeah.
room.
Well, it's like
I
child's
mean,
play. It's like child's play. Like, yo, Chucky, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of you.
yeah,
Like, let's go. You're not.
yeah, yeah. You're a toy. Yeah.
Right.
Um. Oh yeah, Denzel Washington, Russell Crowe. Yeah, it was a good one. Um. Because I'm watching The Ring and everyone's like, "Oh, this movie's the worst. Oh, it's so scary. It's great."
Yeah.
I'm watching it and I'm like, "Wait a minute. I could just get up and leave. Like it's
Right.
fat. It's like slow. It's like I'm gonna move to a place where there are no TVs. That's all good. Problem solved. There's
There,
no,
there's
and I
a
don't
better
even have to.
version of that movie. It's called It Follows. Have you seen it?
Oh, that sounds just as bad.
No, well, check it
No.
out. It moves slow as well, but it literally never stops. No matter where you are, it doesn't come through a TV. You have to live your life 2 steps ahead of this thing, and you can live. It's gonna be slow, you're gonna see it, but you can't even sleep. You have to time out your sleep because you drove 8 hours from Ohio to wherever.
All right.
You know that it's gonna take them 8 hours to come across or ever how because they got it mapped out how fast it can move. It's actually
That's,
it's the best version of that, and it was a pretty good
I was
movie.
gonna say that sounds so stupid. That sounds McLovin. Oh, there you
Nick
go. Good
Berman,
comedy.
super
Yeah.
bad.
Super bad was awesome. Man, I don't know. I mean, reality is I don't care. When it comes to a horror movie. Oh,
Right.
so I know what I was thinking. The Blair Witch Project, the original Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is like," in
Yeah.
reality is when they shot that movie. Yeah, that was pretty cool because they did a lot of stupid shit with handheld cameras, and it was a lot of fun. I watched it and I didn't enjoy it at all. I was like, this is just
Yeah.
so bad. Like it's so bad and it's not really that scary, but it's just so bad. And I was
Right.
like, never have I done this before, but I was like, I'm gonna turn on director's commentary. And I did, and oh my god, it's a comedy. It's 100% a comedy. Like director's talking about every scene that they shot and
Yeah.
about what's going on. And like, I laughed my ass off. Listen to him like, all right, so check this out. Like, we're in the woods, and it looked like it took all 4 of us to hang these stupid things from the trees. Oh, you remember when? Yeah, she. Oh my god, and that snot. There's the snot. There's the snot. And you're just like, oh my god, like, these guys are clowning their people. It was wonderful. I was like,
Dude, did
that
you
is the
watch it? So
best.
you didn't watch it in the theaters then, did you?
No, God,
Did,
no.
I was in high school, so you were in your 20s at that
Yeah, I
point when
owned a
it came
house
out
at
then,
that
huh?
point.
Yeah, see, so uh like do you remember that because you're in high school and it's going around like this is real, this movie's found footage. This was
Yeah.
one
Oh
of the
yeah, yeah.
first
I
movies
remember
that
all
was
that.
like that. And
Yes.
I'm dumb now, but I was really dumb when I was a teenager. And I was like, oh dude, like they found this and they made a movie out of it. We don't know what happened to these people. They're real people. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the hype got me on that.
Oh, totally. And then the second one, after they were like, "Hey, we're gonna come up with more of these," and it was like, "Okay, you
Oh, it
what?
got way
How?
worse.
Yeah, it's like how are you gonna do that?" Um, see, and that's why honestly, when you watch these scary movies, it's just like they're just, it's like,
That's why I said Tales from the Hood, because it's
yeah,
funny.
but it's so stupid. The Book of Eli
Th-
is fabulous.
that one is great, and like the
I've
twist, like he's blind the whole time. Like,
I've
oh my
watched that
god,
movie so many times trying to figure out where the tell was that he
right,
was blind.
right,
Because it's there, but they do such a good job at hiding it. And it's just like, man,
yeah.
like, it's crazy. Oh my gosh.
All
But
right, so
yeah,
Dune for sure. We're both
okay.
watching Dune. No one's gonna stop us watching Dune. If we happen to watch something spooky, we can talk about it.
Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
There we go.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Menace to Society. The
Oh,
Color
dude,
of Night
I
with Bruce
watch like
Willis.
I watch a lot of bad movies, and scary movies are part of it. Around this season, I love watching a stupid scary movie.
What was the one with Robert De Niro and Mickey Rourke where Robert De Niro played the devil? And that was before
Mickey
Mickey Rourke
Rourke
got.
was in that? Devil's
Yeah.
Advocate?
No, no,
I
no.
thought
This
that
was
was
no, this wasn't the Devil's Advocate. You're thinking of the one with Al
oh,
Pacino and
Al Pacino, right.
this is Mickey Rourke before he got all the like plaid plastic surgery and
Was it before 9.5 weeks or after that?
yes. I think it was right after that. Angel Heart. There it is. Dylan's on
Angel
point.
Heart.
Yeah. That was a good flick. That was a weird. He was like a private investigator doing some work for the devil that he didn't know he was doing some work for the devil.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Oh, we should add that to the list. I'd love to
I'll,
watch that again.
I'll add that to the list for sure. Let me
Oh,
see
Cape
here.
Fear.
That
Ooh,
movie, that's a dope movie.
that was some crazy movie.
Yeah,
Angel
especially
Heart. Yep.
I watched so I don't know that I watched the original. I watched one with the annoying girl,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The second one, the good
the
one.
second one, right.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
Yeah, I heard the
Robert De
first one
Niro.
was good, but yeah.
No Country for Old Men. Fact about No Country for Old Men: if you ever watch it, and you probably might not notice it, but you're thinking you're always off while you're watching it. There's no
Yeah.
soundtrack to that movie.
Is there not?
Nope, there's no soundtrack at all. There's no
Wait,
music that plays at
is
any
that
point in
the
that
I
movie.
Drink Your Milkshake
That
movie
is the one that has the guy that plays Thanos.
with he's got the
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a sniper, or he's gonna
Yeah.
shoot something, and that's
It's
when we
like a
first.
cattle killer thing.
Yes,
Right.
that's when we first got introduced to him, and now
Oh, I'm thinking
he's.
of man, Dylan is on point. There Will Be Blood. That's the I Drink Your Milkshake.
Oh, that was the oil movie.
Right, right.
Yeah, that
Dylan's on point. He's got them all.
that movie sucked. Everyone was like,
I thought it did too, but I remember
I
that scene.
I remember everyone was just like, dude, this is such an awesome movie, critically acclaimed. And I watched it, and I'm like, the
Yeah.
best scene in the movie is the ending. For one, it was almost over, and two, you know,
Okay, this
people were.
explains a lot.
Let's get Dylan on the show.
Yeah, Dylan, I'll let your boys. You might
Yeah,
be able to say something intelligent about some of this stuff.
yeah, no doubt, right? Jesus,
Yeah.
Puppet Master 12. Well, there goes the intelligent part of this all out the window. Why don't we talk about
Dude.
Phantasmic or whatever it was?
Oh, what was the movie with the singer? You know what I'm thinking of. What's his name?
Uh, um,
Uh, the really bombastic type.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Yeah,
What
where he
was
had
that?
like the Muppets and shit in it.
Yeah, that movie's so weird, dude.
Yes.
Dylan's fixing to put it in chat. He knows what it is. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's crazy. You know what? Another movie we didn't add that we should.
But
Fight Club.
yeah, but okay. I think there has to be some limits to the movies we could possibly watch and talk about, because is there anything that anyone could possibly add about Fight Club that they don't
That
already say
hasn't already
about
been
Fight Club?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know a
yeah, because
guy.
we talk about nonsense. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what we add. We're not doing actual reels.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying though, I feel like it's
Yeah,
like we don't even have to watch Fight Club to talk about it, because
yeah.
it's like, and honest, it's like some movies you just don't want to watch again because it's torture, but you're fine. You've already seen it. You've cataloged all the cool stuff. You know,
Right.
oh, the never ending story. Oh, yeah, you're right. It never ends. They just kept playing that over and over and over again. That
I love that
whole
one. Did you ever
labyrinth.
watch Fraggle Rock?
Yes, of
The
course.
Labyrinth. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Neverending Story. I always equate it with Fraggle Rock for some reason, because the puppets, I
Betray
guess.
you.
Yeah. The Labyrinth. That's it.
What was the name of the movie with it was all that same time, Never Ending Story, Labyrinth, where there was
Yeah.
these midget pirates
Hmm?
that they ran around and they were like like the ship didn't. I don't even remember what it was. It was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's these midget little people pirates, and this kid, of course, gets ooh, Hellboy's good. I like
Yeah.
Hellboy. A lot of people haven't seen Hellboy.
Yeah. Ron
Um,
Perlman.
Princess Bride was dope. Yes, it was, and there's some great lines in The Princess Bride. Willow.
Yeah.
Oh, Will. That wasn't the movie I was thinking about. No, they were. I don't know. I just remember at the end of the movie, like the kid's house is on fire, and it was really sad ending by the
I could
by
see.
anyone's standards. It was
Yeah.
like his parents
But
died or some shit like that. It's really
it's like
bad.
that. Have you watched The Exorcist? Not The Exorcist. What? The one where the
Time Bandits. Thank you.
Time
Good
Bandits.
call, Tom. Dude, Tom's. Geez, these guys are killing
He's
it.
on point.
We're just gonna play questions with them, man. Hey, remember this movie? Yeah.
Right. You
Uh,
need to say it. um. Yeah. I can't think of it. It's not. It's the Poltergeist. The Poltergeist with the
oh, the original
crazy.
Poltergeist.
Yeah. With the lady that you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
She's kind of short and yeah,
The
that's a good one.
little. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Carol Ann. Carol Ann.
Right.
Carol Ann's in the TV. Wait a minute. Everyone think this is
uh,
okay? So your little dog.
right.
Who is it that did the? Oh, was that Eddie Murphy? Where it's like he talked about the kid getting, like, oh baby, this is a beautiful house. There's a yard outside for everyone to play in, and get out. Too bad we can't stay.
Dude.
I was like, white people be crazy.
Oh shit.
Although I would not want to be a stand-up comedian in today's world.
No. No.
Apparently, you can't say anything
No.
at all.
Dude, listen, if people ever discover this channel, we're canceled
Perfectly
instantly.
fine with that.
Right.
Get extra hours sleep at
Do you
night,
have
it'll
to
all be
do you
fine.
like have to achieve something to be canceled, I guess, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have to, get 100 subscribers or some shit like that. I mean, we
right.
could talk about Dave Chappelle. Maybe we'll get quoted somewhere. Hey, these two idiots were talking about Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle, and
That's
oh
how
my
we gotta do.
god,
We gotta
did you watch that?
No, and the only reason I didn't is just because Netflix done so many comedy specials, I just got burnt out on them.
Yeah.
But if they put it in podcast, I will, because I like Chappelle's show is like one of my favorite shows of all time, and I love the
Oh yeah.
skits on it. But like a comedy special, I'm not into them anymore.
It was. I think it was the night before we left, or yeah. And I was like, I just needed something on TV, and I was like, oh, there's a new Chappelle stand up, and I
Yeah,
and I watched it, and Haley goes the next day. "Oh, so you watched the new Chappelle stand up?" And I go, yeah, and she goes, um, Mom says you didn't like it. And I said, why? Why did you say that? She goes, well, you didn't laugh much, and I was like, well, it's Chappelle. It's like
yeah,
he's not always funny. It's humorous, but a lot of it just kind of makes you like think a little bit and look at the deeper meaning in some of his humor.
right.
And she's like, yeah, I don't think I'd like that. And I go, no,
Huh, shit.
you want
I'm just trying to laugh.
the popcorn jokes.
Right.
Just pop, pop,
Well,
pop,
see,
pop, pop, pop.
that's what the Chappelle show brought,
Yes.
because they had the skits on there, and then yeah, so
Well,
like comedy specials, I would listen to them. Like if they had it in
yeah.
a podcast, definitely, totally
Well, a
listen to
lot
it.
of
But
them make it onto but a lot of them make it onto Apple Music. If you didn't know that. A
no, I
lot of the
did not know
comedy
that.
stuff is on Apple Music. Oh yeah, I watched all. I should say I listened to all the Jim Gaffigan stuff.
Yeah,
on Apple Music. I was
So you
like,
listened to 50 hours of Hot Pocket stuff.
yes, it was wonderful. Oh, it was great. So I did catch a documentary on Rick James
Rick
one morning.
James, bitch.
So, funny thing about that, Rick
Yeah.
James never said that.
Yeah.
Chappelle said that Rick James was alive, and Rick James said, I like that. So that's when he started saying, because I'm Rick James, bitch.
Right. Well,
So it was,
the funny thing is, whenever they have the Charlie Murphy episodes, which are my favorite episodes of Chappelle's
yeah, oh,
show,
Charlie Murphy was the
and
best.
I didn't slap Charlie Murphy. And then he's like, I didn't put my hands on Charlie Murphy. And literally the next sentence, he's like, so yeah, I hit Charlie Murphy. And then,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Oh, oh, the original Silence of the Lamb before Silence of the Lamb, I forgot it was Manhunter. It was
Man Eater.
Manhunter. It wasn't
I've never even,
Maneater, it was Manhunter, I believe.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, yeah. So that was the prequel. Okay, maybe it was Maneater, and then they went back and made Manhunter.
Right.
But yeah, there was a whole pre-Silence of the Lamb thing before we got to Clarice. Yeah,
Right.
and a lot of people kind of like that. So it's like the Girl and the Dragon Tattoo,
Yeah.
where they made the European versions of it
Yeah.
that are supposedly pretty good, and then we got our crappy version of it, and then we got this, what was it, the girl.
With the dragon tattoo.
No, there was another one that they did after that. Maneater was a song.
Oh, here
Yes,
she
it
comes.
was.
I love me some
Grand
Hall and
Baby.
Notes, man.
So, did you know? Did you know that Sylvester Stallone's brother is a famous singer?
Is it Frank? Frank
Frank
Stallone?
Stallone. Yeah.
Yeah. I only, someone had told me that before. That's the only way I know.
So there's a whole special on one of the, like, Netflix or some shit like
Yeah.
that, called Stallone, and I watched it and I was like, it's all about Frank Stallone, and I was like, And it's funny that the reason that made me think of that is Daryl Hall and John Oates, because I'm pretty sure he's responsible for those two guys getting together. Because at one point he was working with Daryl Hall,
Yeah.
and then he started working with John Oates before they formed Daryl Hall and John Oates. So
Oh,
I think
wow.
he's probably the person that lined those two goofballs up
Yeah.
and gave us really cool music, unlike his music that
Yeah.
was. But okay, so that's the weird thing, because there's songs that, like, you'll know. His big break obviously came from Rocky, because he was the guy
Right.
singing the doo-wop in Rocky in the background,
Right.
and that became a big song. But then when Stallone directed the sequel to Saturday Night Fever, with John Travolta and whoever the hell that was, they went back to the Bee Gees to do the music for it, and the Bee Gees were like, we're not interested. And so Stallone did most of the music for that. So he has a couple big hits off of that. And I guess he's created quite a following for himself, because he just literally travels around and does, like, small venue
Wow.
shows, and people just come and listen to him tell stories and sing.
So he's like David Hasselhoff, very famous in Germany as a singer.
Yeah, yeah. But apparently he's like, okay,
Yeah.
take it back. Yeah.
Well, if he brought us Hall and Oates, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Hall and Oates, but I
Why? How could you
I
not like
don't know,
Hall and
dude.
Oates?
I love 80s pop uh with a
Yeah,
passion, and Hall and Oates is like everything good about 80s pop.
yeah, totally.
They had
I
some really
mean,
questionable album covers, but
let's be honest, man. I think you just get listen, okay, listen. Anybody that made anything in the 70s and 90s should
yeah.
automatically just get a pass. Okay?
Yeah.
They should automatically just get a pass, because for one thing, we got some of the best cultural movies and music and
Right.
references that we will never ever get again. Not going to happen. Like, all the cool stuff happened back then, before every soccer mom out there was worried about what little Johnny's feelings were going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so little Johnny has ruined it for everybody. Little Waterhead Johnny has just ruined it for everybody.
Waterhead.
Oh, no.
I
You
haven't
know,
heard someone called Waterhead forever.
little Waterhead Johnny's mom screwed it up for everybody. You know, we need to get the
Man.
explicit lyrics put on here. Two
Right.
Live Crew. This is all ridiculous.
Damn you,
You know,
Tipper Gore.
Oh my God, these people have ruined it for everybody. We can't say nothing anymore. And there again,
Right.
if okay, so here's the one thing I will say about the Dave Chappelle show. If you watch the Dave Chappelle stand up, no matter how you take this, I'm not pulling sides. But what I will say is that everything he says in the show is exactly what's happening right now. And it's like, am I who's not seeing this? Who like what it is all these guys that are all got their panties in a bunch
Yeah.
haven't watched the show more than likely because they sit there and go, we really can't do that because he literally called us out about this. So we're gonna do that? Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. This is what he called us out about, and we're gonna do the same. I mean, it's almost like he said it so that if you did call him out, you would look like it was just it was so sad. You know,
Yeah.
up until Ted. Now, Ted is a movie that came like there again. That's one of those movies like, how did they make that?
Right.
But I mean, what was it? What did Carl and Komar go to White Castle or something?
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, the white
Yeah.
when they go to get
Go
it's
to White
like
Castle. Right.
those movies are just and even like super bad.
Yeah.
It's like those were on the cusp of like how did those get made and movies like that just kind of slip through the cracks
Yeah.
and it's like because you can't go out and make a movie intentionally like it like you could back then like you could make a movie
Right.
that was going to be yes it was going to be dirty and bad and all that other fun stuff but now you can't do that like you
No.
couldn't make a Dirty Harry movie.
No.
I
What
mean,
did you watch Clint Eastwood's last movie, Cry Macho?
no,
All right, listen, don't watch it. I listen.
I'm not going to.
I love Clint Eastwood. I love
I
almost
love it. I
all
have
the
a
movies
stock set.
he directed. But
Yeah,
this movie, like, it is not to me a Clint Eastwood movie. It's yeah,
he's 70. He's almost 80
right,
years old.
right.
Like,
And
dude,
like the Mule was good though. Did you watch the Mule?
I didn't watch the Mule.
I
I
mean, it's not like his best stuff. It's not like Million
no
Dollar Baby or something like that. Or what's the one where he's the old man to get off my
Torino.
lawn? Gran Torino. Yeah, it's not that level, but
Gran
it was.
Torino ruined it for me. I'm done.
That was the last one.
Well, okay, so listen, Sean Connery, in my mind, did what all actors should do.
Yeah.
Got to a certain point, and he just said, "Hey, listen, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm not doing it anymore. This is my last movie. I'm gonna go live my life. You guys have a great body of work sitting over here. I'm out." And did we want more Sean Connery? Of course we wanted more Sean Connery. But
Yeah.
we didn't need any more Sean Connery. He was
We
like,
had
I'm
enough.
done, man. Remember me for how I was. You know, Clint Eastwood will always be Clint Eastwood.
Right.
I don't need these movies to make me like Clint Eastwood anymore.
Right.
He's already in my mind,
Dirty Harry.
he's already in the Hall of Fame for
Yeah.
making some of the best movies that we've ever seen. Just keep directing. Like he's a fabulous director.
Yeah.
I don't. He could cameo somebody's dad in a movie. That'd be fine. You
Or
know.
somebody's grandpa at this point.
He could pop in on Fast and Furious.
It's gonna happen. They're gonna get every
Yeah,
respectable actor and
yeah.
yeah.
I,
So
I, I could totally see him pop in. I mean, Paul Newman, as time went on, he just less and less pointed roles. He was just a
right.
B role in the movie. Just need an old guy with wisdom. Call Paul Newman.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. What was the pool movie he played with Tom Cruise in?
Paul Newman. Oh, The Hustler.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, I figured I remembered one. All right, so what did we decide? We're gonna watch Dune for sure.
Yeah, Dune, and then we'll play by ear on the other.
Just watch a scary movie. I'll watch a scary movie, and we'll just compare scary movies.
Yeah, there we go.
Which means I'll
Perfect.
be watching The Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin, spooky.
All right,
there we go. The Color of Money.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
They're
Yeah.
on point. Like chat's on point tonight.
Yeah, so The
Kudos.
Hustler was totally wrong then. Yeah,
Right.
I got it wrong.
Oh man. All right.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for playing along with us tonight. You guys were definitely like killing it tonight for us. That is awesome. You go. Have a wonderful week. We'll be back next week we'll be talking about Dune. We'll be talking about scary movies. Halloween is right around the corner. If you haven't had your fill of candy corn to this point in your life, I don't know what you're waiting for. I, of course, am tapped out on the candy corn front. I have told Sue we do not need any more candy corn. Um, the Hustler was part one. Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
So I wasn't totally wrong. Dylan, we need to get him on the show apparently because he is way better at this than we are.
Right.
So, but hey, go forth, be merry, have some awesome food, watch some cool movies, report back next week. We'll see you then.
See